Today, a new phase in the Chad Daybell murder trial. He was found guilty on all counts. Now we move to the penalty phase.
And that's where we join Daniel Woodruff live, who has been following this case from the beginning. And a pretty late start this morning, but it sounds like we are hearing from some of the victims' family members.
Yeah, that's right. That hearing right now is going on right behind me here at the Ada County Courthouse in Boise, Idaho. And victims in the Chad Daybell murder trial case are speaking to the jury right now, sharing their views about what happened. But some big news to start with. Chad Daybell and his defense attorney told the judge at the outset that they did not plan to present any evidence in his defense as the jury tries to decide whether to sentence him to death or not. Listen to this.
Mr. Daybell, the purpose of these rights is to potentially present evidence to the jury that could result in them finding that the death penalty should not be imposed in your case. Do you understand that?
I do.
All right. And I'm also advised then that you do not intend to, despite the preparation of mitigation from your attorney, you don't intend to present that evidence at this hearing. Is that your choice?
That is my choice.
Has anyone coerced or pressured you personally to make that choice?
No.
And do you feel like you're thinking clearly this morning as you make that choice?
Yes.
So there was Chad Daybell speaking to the judge before this hearing got underway at about 10:30 this morning. Chad Daybell, of course, was convicted on all counts of murdering his longtime wife, Tammy, and then two children, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, who belonged to his now current wife, Lori Vallow. Throughout this hearing this afternoon and this morning, we have heard from victims in this case, including the father of Tammy Daybell, Ron Douglas, who took the stand just a little bit earlier and made this statement.
It makes me angry, and it destroys me to know Tammy was treated how she was. I find it comforting to know that Tammy is resting peacefully in Utah, buried alone, and near her beloved mother.
There has definitely been a lot of emotion this morning. A lot of witnesses have testified, victims in this case, and they've cried and they've shared memories about JJ and Tylee and Tammy and the impact that this case has had on their family and the frustration they feel about it and the anger. So a lot of emotions right now. We'll continue to hear from the victims in this case, and then at some point today, we expect the jury will go out and deliberate, but it's ultimately the jury's decision. Do they sentence Chad Daybell to death or to life in prison? We await that decision a little bit later. Back to you.
All right, Daniel Woodruff reporting. So many ins and outs to this process as well in this next phase. We appreciate breaking down that information for us, Daniel.